Sa 3.5, for the beam shown which supports triangular loads, write the shear and moment equations and draw the shear and moment diagrams. So, as usual, first step, determine the reactions and the shear and moment diagrams. So, kunin mo ngayon yung resultant load nitong triangle na yan, tapos yung resultant load nitong triangle na ito, then mag-summation moment ka, and then you get RA 1612.5. Summation forces vertical, RC 1537.5 Newton. Which is this, okay? So, negative 24 times RC. Negative dahil counterclockwise. Okay, 9 plus 15 will give you 24. Plus 300 times 15 divided by 2. Yan yung area ng triangle. And then, yung lever arm nito would be 1/3 ng 15 plus 9. Yan. And then, plus area nitong smaller triangle, 200 times 9 divided by 2. And then, the lever arm is 2/3 nung 9, or that is 6 is equal to 0. So, RC is 1537.5. Summation forces vertical equal to 0. Your RA is 1612.5. And then, let's draw the shear diagram. Kapag yung load mo, first degree, yung shear mo, magiging second degree, tapos yung moment mo, magiging third degree. Ang ibig sabihin ng second degree, meron ka ng x squared. Kapag third degree, meron ka ng x cubed. Okay? So, dito sa shear, ayan, second degree na siya. Kasi may x squared. Okay? So, going back to shear, at RA, your support is positive 1612.5. So, from 0, horizontal line, tataas ka. And then, pababa ka ng second degree curve. Ano? Tapos, hindi natin alam kung saan siya mag-i-intersect for now. Okay? So, right now, let's just plot. Positive reaction, pataas na 1612.5 minus the area of this, 200 times 9 divided by 2. And then minus 300 times 15 divided by 2. Ayan. Would give you 1537.5. Pagdating dito sa point C, meron kang positive reaction or upwards, no? So, plus 1537.5, babalik siya ng 0. And then, let's draw the moment diagram. So, yung second degree curve, that is curved upwards, dito naman, pataas siya. Kunin mo ngayon yung area nito. Tapos, minus mo yung area nito pababa. So, magka-curve siya downwards. But then, we don't know the moment at this line. We also need to know the maximum moment at the inflection point. Yung inflection point, yan yung point of zero shear and also point of maximum moment. So, dalawang moment ang i-determine natin. Moment at 9 meters and the moment at inflection point. For the next step, we will now form the shear equations and moment equations. So, let us cut a section from A to B, okay? And let us define that as distance x from point A. Always, ang x mo starts from the start node, okay? Which is usually A. A can either be a support or it could be a free end. So, ito yung ating figure from point A to B, so that is 9 meters, and then Ito yung ating cut section, which is at x distance. And then yung vertical niya at x distance, let's take this as y. So by ratio and proportion, yung 200 over 9 is equal to y over x. From this ratio and proportion, y becomes now 200 times x all over 9. And then let us now take the left member from your cut section as free body. So, tatakpan ko ito ngayon, yung right part. Okay. At ang matitira lang yung left member from the cut section. So, shear at left is equal to reaction. This is upwards, kaya positive siya. Minus the area of this triangle. So, 1/2 times x times y. But, what is y? Okay, so that is 200x all over 9. So, ganyan lang yung kanyang equation, which boils down to 1612.5 minus 100x squared divided by 9. Okay, so for now, wala muna yan. Okay, just the plain equation. Let this be equation 1. Next, how about shear at right? Okay, this time, lalagyan natin ng significance yung right member. Okay? This time, hindi lang yung natitirang triangle, part ng smaller triangle, we will also consider the bigger triangle. So, ito pa rin yung ating cut section. Okay? So, yan, plus yung bigger triangle. Okay? So, your shear at right now, summation forces vertical. So, we have the reaction RC. Ayan. Minus 1/2 times 300 times 15 divided by 2. That is the area of this bigger triangle. Minus 1/2 times the quantity 200 plus 200x divided by 9 times 9 minus x. This is the area of your trapezoid, okay? Yang trapezoid na yan. Yung 200 plus 200x over 9 divided by 2. Kunin mo yung average nitong yung height na yan, which is 200, tsaka itong y. So this is actually 200 plus y divided by 2. And y is ito. Okay? And then you multiply that by this distance. And this distance is equal to 9 minus x. Okay? Which is, yan, 9 minus x. So, your shear at right now, VR, boils down to negative 1612.5 plus 100x squared divided by 9. Okay, so tanggalin. Yan ngayon yung equation. Okay? And notice na this is to the second degree. Kaya, ang ibig sabihin ng curve na second degree, ganyan. Okay? Hindi na siya straight line. Mag-start na siyang mag-curve. Okay, next. Moment at left. Sa moment at left naman, mag-cut tayo ng section ulit doon. Takpan natin yung right part. So, RA times X. Take note, RA is positive kasi clockwise direction. Minus 1/2 times Y times X. Ayan yun. Note that Y is equal to 200X minus 200X divided by 9. Okay? Times X over 3. Yung lever arm nitong small triangle is 1/3 of X. Okay? is equal to, so i-reduce mo yan, is equal to 1612.5x minus 100x cubed all over 27. So, let this be our equation number 2. So, may significance yung equations 1 and 2. And then, i-explain ko mamaya bakit ko binigyan ng computation yung right shear at saka yung right moment. Ito. Now, let's compute now the moment at the right. We're taking the right section as free body. So, ito tayo. Okay? So, from your cut, we take this as your free body. Alright. Moment at right now would be reaction C times the lever arm na 24 minus x. Okay? Remember na from this cut section, the distance is 24 minus x. Okay? 24 minus x. And then, plus 1/2 times 300 times 15 times the lever arm. Ito yung area ng bigger triangle. 300 plus 15 divided by 2. And then, yung lever arm mo from the cut section would be 5 plus 9 minus x. Ano yung 5 na yan? It is your centroid ng triangle, okay? Take note na centroid is 1/3 of the base. So, 1/3 of 15 is 5. Ayan yun. Plus, idagdag mo tong distance na yan, which is 9 minus x. Kaya naging ganyan. Next, we will now add the force contributed by this trapezoid. We split the trapezoid into 2 parts. Kasi ang trapezoid, mahirap kunin yung centroid ng trapezoid, kaya in-split ko siya ng triangle, ito, tsaka yung rectangle. Alright? So, ito yung triangle, 1/2 times base times height. Okay? Yung height niya would be 200 minus y. Okay? Yan. So, 200 minus y. Y, remember y is 200x all over 9. Times yung base na this base. That is equal to 9 minus x. Okay? And then, yung lever arm ng smaller triangle is 2/3 nito. So, that is 2/3 times this distance na 9 minus x. So, now, we go to the moment contributed by this smaller rectangle. The dimension is y times 9 minus x. Remember that y is 200x all over 9. Okay? Times 9 minus x. And then, yung lever arm niya would be this distance divided by 2. Kaya, yan. Next is, hindi ko na to ni-reduce. Instead, ipapasok ko na yan sa calculator. Okay? Dire-diretso na siya sa calculator. Now, let us test. Dapat, yung shear left, okay, let us test. Yung shear left tsaka yung shear right, dapat magka-cancel yan. No? Meaning, one is positive, the other is negative. So, let's say, at x is equal to 4.5 shear left, this is from equation 1, ano? Shear left. So, we will solve that. Using equation 1, so that is 1612.5 minus 100 alpha x squared divided by 9. And then calculate. So ang x natin would be 4.5. Then x the answer is 1387.5. Okay, so 1387.5 newtons.